name's David McEwen of McEwen Wealth Management. I'd like to take you for a little drive, show you my hometown and tell you a bit about myself. Let's go. I live in Auckland, New Zealand, have done for quite some time, married with 3 children, and I run a niche investment advisory business specialising in Australian and New Zealand shares. Well, my background is actually as a business journalist, so I've worked in London and Africa, various other places, and specialised in financial reporting, but eventually I qualified as an investment analyst, and I found that I had a unique set of skills. Not only did I understand the numbers, but I could also write about them in a very coherent manner. Well, I do think that background there, is really important. I haven't been through the traditional share broking or analytical background, so I think I like to do and think in a different way, and that's why I get the results that I do, is because I'm actually acting differently from everyone else in the market. I'm very lucky that almost all my clients are people that I want to have as friends. They tend to be relatively sophisticated people. They understand risk, and they've been through a few ups and downs in their lives, and they don't panic every time the market goes down a couple of percent. And the point is that to make serious money in the stock market, you've got to look for regular compounding gains, not going for the big hits. I'm very conscious that once you have a substantial decline in your investment capital, that it's very hard to get it back. So I like to invest relatively conservatively, and I have 9 particular criteria that I look for in a company, and a lot of that's to do with their debt levels and their cash flows and the dominance in their marketplace. Now, once a company reaches those criteria, then you know it's going to stick around and survive even recession or market setbacks. After that, it becomes a matter of buying the share at the right price, and that's the other side of the equation. I've got various tools that help me to decide that as well. My newsletter, the McEwen Investment Report, that's been going for about 13 years now, and we've been covering the Australian market for just over 10 years, and in that time we've probably done approximately 50% more than the Australian market and approximately double the New Zealand market in that time. And when it comes to managing portfolios for clients, we've recorded an average compound return of 13.1% over the past 10 years, and that's including all the declines that we've seen from the global financial crisis. So I'm pretty happy with those returns. The newsletter is there for people who have the capacity to do their own research, think about what I'm writing about, and make their own decisions. So we don't hold people's hands, but I like to think that the research that I do gives people a better than average chance of making money in the market. There's a lot of people out there who claim to be financial whiz kids. I think results speak for themselves. If people find that they can make money from the newsletter, and most of my subscribers do, as far as I'm aware, then it's a very simple matter to say, well, let's let David go to work on our portfolio, because we just don't have the time and all the knowledge, and so that's something I can offer. Well, one of the most exciting things I think I've ever done is expand my coverage into the Australian market. So I've been doing that for over 10 years now, and the results have been significantly above the market in Australia. And I think I can now do the same to the US market and other markets internationally. Ultimately, I'll be telling people about the best quality shares wherever they are in the world. Well, I guess I've always positioned myself as someone who is wanting to be a bit different. So one way of doing that is to get away from having a office in a glass office tower right in the middle of town. That tends to be where most of the financial professionals are. I have a 100-year-old colonial villa in one of the suburbs. Happens to be very petite, happens to be blue. So I thought, what better way to demonstrate my point of difference than having a website called thelittlebluevilla.com. The fact that we're in the Little Blue Villa means we're not as scary as it might be coming into a big office in town. A lot of our clients like the idea of just popping in, saying hi, having a coffee, and I certainly encourage that.